Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello, beautiful people. Listen, first of all, getting to this recording took way longer than it should have, but we're here now.
Like 2 months.
Yes.
Before retrograde.
Before retrograde, yes. There were 4 to 5 retrogrades happening at the same time, which is also a stress. But we're here now. Oh,
Moms, right? That's like the actual like whole thing is that for people like who are not moms, and who are not young moms, I get that you probably have never had this moment. But like, have you ever, for instance, like just been like in the club?
Right, shaking your shake your little thing.
And then
you're like, wait.
And then your boobs start to lactate.
Okay.
And you're like, wait.
Not to the point of like full on leakage.
Not like leaking, but you
it's
start
like,
to get that like, and you're like, wait. Whoa.
Wait, Kanta, I'm also a mother.
I'm a mother. Or like it's the middle of the night and there's a child crying.
And it's like, wait, go to your mom. But it's like, wait, you're coming to me.
It's me, because I'm the mom.
Like I'm the actual problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly that. That is what this is. This is
for the people that understand what that is, and they're like, wait, but it's not just me. Like it's not just me. And this is a safe space for that. Because it's not, you're not being like gaslit or anything. Like it's a real experience.
It is.
But then also, even if you don't have a kid and you can't relate, it's also so that you can, I guess, see what that experience looks like, and not just outside of like just memes or like outside of like a 2-second thing that you scroll past on social media or whatever. Like to hear, yeah.
Yeah, and I think also kind of the point is that we're not just moms. Like a lot of the time, especially as young moms, there's a, what is this thing called? That thing.
Stigma?
There we go.
That thing, man. I know it too well. I know it too well, yeah.
Thanks. So there's a stigma on like when you're a young mom, where like the first part of the stigma because I was 21 when I had my first child. How old were you?
I had just turned 22.
Okay, yeah. So I was same age.
Yeah.
I was 21 when I had my first, 23 when I had my second. And there's a stigma first of, oh, you're throwing your life away because you're having a kid. But then also when you start to have a life outside of your kid, that there's also a stigma in terms of like, oh, but your whole life is supposed to be
you shouldn't be outside. Why are you outside?
You shouldn't be outside. You shouldn't be working. You shouldn't. Whatever the thing is.
I shouldn't see you having fun. What are you doing?
I shouldn't see you having fun. I shouldn't see you having an existence outside of
being a parent. Yeah.
And that's not just as a young mom. It's just that like we're not young moms right now, so like we can't really relate to like being an old mom. But
we're still in our 20s. We're still trying to figure out so much. There's a lot of stuff we haven't. But on top of, hey, there's a kid that's like looking at you and being like, how do I do this thing that I've never done before?
Exactly.
And you're responsible for that.
Also, I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves to have stuff figured out. And I think for people who aren't moms, there's still the thing of that we're still people. And so like even if you can't relate to the motherhood concept and context, that like there are things that you can relate to, and part of the thing that we're trying to work on is being people outside of having kids. So we both work for ourselves, and what that's like, being an entrepreneur, what it's like being 20-something, what it's like dating. Yes, obviously it's a little bit different dating when you have small humans, but still, dating is a thing.
It's still a thing that happens. It's still a thing that happens. It doesn't stop. Yeah.
Friends, doing shadow work, all of that is still, we're still people outside of motherhood, and being able to, you know, whatever the thing is, you know, like when on the tarot readings, like take what resonates.
Yes.
Basically, take what resonates with you.
Yes, and exactly. But yeah, there's a lot of like stuff that we want to get into. But this is basically an introduction to us. Also, we didn't even tell the people our names, bro.
BT does.
We didn't tell the people our names. Hi. You're Lisa, mom of like a 3.5-year-old. Yes.
Are they 3.5? Oh, Jesus.
Oh wait, but like just over 3.5. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Nyani, mom of a 5-year-old and also a 3.5-year-old. Our daughters are
4 days apart.
Yeah.
Also, we're Sagittarius hands. We're both December Sagittarius as well, which is a fun time. It's a great time to be a Sag.
Not convinced that our kids are convinced on it.
On it.
It's a very like We live together, so it's also kind of like a conjoint, like commune of.
It is a commune.
It's really right. It's like a commune of like shared parenting and family, whatever. And it's just having two Sagittarius moms.
It was a great time. The other day we were gardening with our kids too, which was really fun. Like it feels like a commune.
We did not garden with our kids.
We gardened and they were vibing.
It was supposed to be we were gardening with the kids, but it was very much like they tried and then they were like,
said, actually, yuck.
Yeah,
we're not doing this.
No.
Yeah, but also to that thing of like being a community, I really needed that when I was going through it. I felt really alone, and yeah, it really helps to have found you. I feel like it was meant to be that we found each other, to be honest.
I swear. No, actually.
Yeah, I showed up to her house and I was like, I'm moving in tomorrow. I don't know.
No, seriously. It was like 2 weeks before our mutual friend called and was like, hey, I have a friend that needs a place to stay. And I was like, cool. We've never met, never spoke to each other on the phone.
Honestly, I'm surprised you even said yes.
No, that was the thing. So the thing was, I was like, not my business. Talk to my mom. Because my mom rents out places in the house. So talk to my mom. Between you guys, like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, it was like, hey, I'm moving in tomorrow. And I was like, okay.
Cool. This is fun.
And
here we are.
Now we're here. So how old am I? I'm 26.
Yeah.
And I look at a lot of my friends, but also, because you're the first young mom friend that I have that's in a very similar situation.
Right.
I think that also, like, I can't speak on your behalf, but at least on my side, like, I have mom friends, but there's such a range of, like, situations. So, like, I have my probably closest mom friend outside of you is 10 years older than me, and like an actual adult. And she has like medical aid.
A real adult.
No, but she has like a pension and like medical aid and like she can go to the dentist.
Right. Like
she's like a grown up. Yes. She pays taxes and stuff, right?
Right.
I didn't say that. Like, I don't.
No, but like you know it's like there's levels of adulting.
She's a grown up, but our kids are the same age. Right?
Yeah.
So like we hang out because our kids are the same age and we're very close and similar, but like whoa, there's so much like difference.
Yes, and like just
how they move. And then I have other friends who are my age but have a different relationship like with the father of their kids.
Right.
You know, so like some of them it's either like some of them are not living at home, they have like no relationship with the father of kids, or like some of them are living at home and a lot of like the responsibility ends up on their parents, or like they have a little bit more shared responsibility with their parents, and just that thing of like you're probably the closest.
Yeah, there's so much nuance too in that experience.
Yes.
But yeah, same. I feel like we're both kind of doing it. Yes, we of course our parents support us, but we are living alone with our kids.
Living alone with our kids. Predominantly funding our kids.
Predominantly.
But sometimes when you gotta like,
But that's hey guys.
Semi co-parenting with
yes.
People, like with
co-parenting.
Co-parenting,
yeah. For the sake of like mental health and wellness, we're co-parenting.
And even that, like that's a really like I don't think I have a lot of friends that are doing that. Like I don't think at our age like most people are either
having to go through the nuance of that and having to navigate that. And if they are, it's not, or there's, I think for us too, it's helpful that because our situations are that similar, we can kind of, I guess, coach each other through the thing when we need it, which is really, it helps a lot.
It does.
Because sometimes we be going through it. But yeah, this is basically an introduction to us. And yeah.
Does it? God bless the children.
God bless the children. God bless
Africa.
The green earth.
Guide our children. Guide our leaders. Peace.
Look at this prayer. This affirmation.
It's a prayer.
Yes. No, I affirm. I'm here. I stand beside it.
I stand beside him, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I said. Just record, bro. It's not that deep.
It's not.